How's it going, everybody? I think we're live. Let's go. Okay. We are live. I got to take this and post it around to make sure people know we are live. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I just can. Sorry about this. I have to make all the posts, do all the social medias. There's the one against the Steelers, that one. Copy. Sorry, I know this is boring beginning part of the stream. I apologize. I'm running a little bit behind and my opponent is waiting on me. Making sure that everything is up and running. Just making noise. All right. How's it going, everyone? We are about to jump into week 9 of the UGL. This needs to go back down here. I need to make scenes separate for these because my college sports games, it's better for me to be up there, but the NFL is better to be down there. But whatever. Okay. I'm going to let my opponent know that I am searching, and we will jump in. And let's do this. Am I fully charged? I am fully charged. Booyah. Get all my stuff unplugged so I have free range of motion. Let's do this. Give me 1 second while I fix. Nope. All right, cool. Sorry. Now let's go full whites. All right, let's do this. It is time.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital.
All right, we are facing off against Cody and the Steelers.
Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field.
Right, you get the ball first.
Set as they'll match up with the Carolina Panthers.
All right, let's do this.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us?
All right.
end zone for a touchback.
Now, if you guys aren't in the Discord, I made a trade right before the trade deadline. I traded away Robbie Anderson, a 4th round and a 6th round to the Las Vegas Raiders for their 2nd round pick. He's going to stack the line, of course he is.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. This defense for the Steelers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect,
Oh man, he's stacking.
keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
2nd and 11.
Flip out to CMC. Oh, he got a piece of my foot.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also
All right.
help establish some
First
rhythm,
down.
right?
Didn't go 3 and out.
Gets everyone
First goal
involved.
completed.
They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
Try to keep the legs going. Keep the legs going.
There on the first down run.
Hey, what's up, Depressed Onion?
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but
Do I use an Elgato? I have some Elgato equipment, yes. Some not Elgato. Do you have like a specific thing you're wondering about? Yes, I am playing Cody today.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run with
Oh
McCaffrey
yes,
off the option.
get that
And
clear
he'll
lane
get
up the
to
middle.
midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come
Good
into this game with
drive
an
so
idea.
far.
Slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, this is
I hate they were able to plug that
He's
hole
gonna be
in.
met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Want to get
Absolutely
overlays, have the
nowhere
ability to
run there.
change screens when I stream on my PlayStation, but I don't know the
Officially
hardware or
nothing on
software
that
needed.
last run. They'll
Okay,
try again,
so
2nd and 10.
So I have a capture card that goes to my computer. I stream from my computer.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up.
So
at
that's the
47-yard line.
main component.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers.
So yeah, I have a capture card that takes the video feed from my PlayStation and captures it, and I'm able to restream it from software within my computer. So that's what I've got.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on, more.
And incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys
I
all the
probably
time.
should have waited to see if
Separation,
McCaffrey
that's
got
what's gonna
open,
make the
but
play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
see if I can pin him here.
Now on 4th down, Onage, the punt team sending this one away.
Oh, he's going to draw the catch interference. Are you kidding me? Really?
So they will accept the penalty.
That's
and move
dumb.
forward. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. first carry for Najee Harris.
There we go. Good
and
play.
Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
But for some reason, it still messes up.
Absolutely love the effort
Yeah, he
there.
subs
The
there.
ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Carr. This is Chase Claypool on the receiver.
Okay, where was my defender on that one? I had a defender set up there.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh my gosh.
Almost intercepted. Not a good throw.
That was
there.
weird.
Nearly an opening drive.
Yeah, no problem, JCIV, JC4. I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be Roman numerals or not.
They love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a give. Running left is Harris.
Frick, where's my running defense?
And he's able to get this one down to the
Gonna need it against Harris.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Play action. Now it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Harris.
That gets him nothing.
A good
I'll take
rally
that.
to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
Get him stuck in the backfield. I'll take that.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline.
Yeah, he ran the same play I did.
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And good downhill running.
All right,
He's got
let's
6
see if we
yards
can hold
down
him
to
here.
13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Here's Carr to throw. And
What?
falls to the ground, incomplete.
I don't know if he meant to
Nice
do
job
that.
of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Carr now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he
should have tackled him earlier before he turned.
First and goal.
But still, he completed it.
They need about the length of the football here on first and goal. Harris. And he's into the end zone.
All right, that's okay.
Steelers. Najee Harris with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
That's okay.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That's okay.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely
there we
with
go.
that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On second down, McCaffrey.
First down, we'll take it.
Thinking out there, I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here.
And won't let me pitch it.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here. Look, and the Steelers.
I went from the wrong side. He blitzed from the left, and I protected from the right.
Alex Highsmith charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
That was me misreading the blitz.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not
All right,
necessarily
I got to play defense here.
going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Carr. And that'll be incomplete.
That was...
We do have a penalty
What?
flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
What kind of bullcrap is that?
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Running here is Taysom Hill, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around.
That was so dumb because Hill was a running back. It gave me pass interference on my Burns, who was sacking the quarterback, the guy who was throwing it. That was so dumb.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the give, this is Harris.
I mean, it moved him back because it was a spot foul.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but
So that was
from
weird.
the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now left side on the swing pass. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the
Getting
escorts
frustrated,
in front,
guys.
meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. From just shy of midfield, Carr. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down, Carr. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point.
This isn't going well.
14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
here we go.
We'll start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Dancing away at the 30. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Get around the edge. Thank you.
Some space here. Touchdown.
Got around the edge. Whew.
Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
Great blocking by my tight ends on the edge. That's better. All right. 3 plays, all rushing. Got a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's
there we go.
He'll kick it away.
Hey, what's up, Noble? Touchdown indeed. How you doing, man? So I haven't been able to stop him on defense yet, though. That's the issue. Is I need to figure out a way to stop him. He's doing a really good play calling, but
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. But that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career. And that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000. And Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Because remember, he had
get him in the backfield.
To throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
Second and 11 now. Carr gonna throw. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll run on first down.
There we go.
It's Harris, and very little there. He
All right.
might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
All right. I need to stop him here, though.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now the
See if I can
Panthers
get some
use the
time
first
back
of their
here.
Timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. To throw, it's Carr.
You've got to be kidding me.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Golly.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, it's Harris. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
Frick, man, I can't do anything.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, let's see where we can get to with a minute left.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
What the?
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And a return
That was so stupid.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw
That
you
was
really
so flippin'
He got so
stupid.
excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now after the INT, it's Carr going for it all. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their
Madden's
pocket.
just screwing with me
They've got to go
today.
for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They hand this off to Harris. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I'm getting really annoyed right now.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. On play action, it's Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph.
Not going to get in.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Here's Carr. Dancing to his left. He's got
Can my defenders just do something, please, instead of just standing there?
Chase Claypool in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good
This is
with
the
the
stupidest
extra
thing
point.
ever.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So time for the second half.
Hey, what's up, Roshaker? How you doing? Welcome in. I'm sorry I'm not very pleasant right now. Madden is screwing me over. My team can't play defense to save its life. And it screwed me over in an interception as well. So I'm just not happy right now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid
Typical
turnovers.
Maddenness,
That's the
yeah.
only thing that can derail you at this point.
Well, and the thing is,
Attack, but make
he's
sure you take
playing,
care of the
he's
ball.
calling a really good game. My defense, like literally the last touchdown, my defender stood there, didn't cover Claypool, and they got a touchdown off of it.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a play fake. Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to
I'm
sack the
going.
quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
I want the Bengals to win because I am a citizen of the St. Louis area and we are not allowed to root for the Rams. So I'm going for the Bengals tomorrow.
On second down, it's Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people.
I mean, to be fair, like if Stafford was on any other team other than the Rams, I'd probably be rooting for the team that Stafford's on, to be honest. But because he's on the Rams, that ain't gonna happen.
Now Carr on the bootleg. And I think that one might have been bound. So this will go only as incomplete. All right,
Yes, they did do the city dirty. The owner specifically did. The players I've got nothing against. It's the and he missed it. Oh my gosh. You have a chance now. We got to score a touchdown on this drive though.
It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Golly.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chomp into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback.
I'll get enough.
Have a first down here at about the 40.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey.
Frick, man.
Get that 100-yard rushing game.
Not with McCaffrey.
Yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
What's up, John?
He'll drop to throw. And he fires one.
Flip, man.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Gotta be
Defensively,
kidding me.
zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone.
He's wide open and he throws it right at the safety.
But they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Carr's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down now, it's Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around
No,
the 15.
D-Mac, I literally was pointing away from the safety. I was trying to point towards the sideline on that play. And because the route led it there, it didn't pay attention to me. So, it's just stupid Madden again.
Now Carr. Flushed out right. He gets it complete to Harris. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal coming up.
Yeah, with the left stick.
There on 3rd and 2.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it. And he's able to escape the pressure. Finds a clear throwing lane outside the.
And literally, my defense hasn't been able to stop him all game. He's calling a good game, and my defense is doing nothing to stop him. Please pick that up. Thank you. Finally.
And it's picked up by the Panthers.
About frickin' time.
His guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster.
Yeah, like literally, D-Mac, I knew because there was a safety there. I was trying to throw. I pointed up and to the right on that play.
Hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And down
Get a first down.
at the 25.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and burst through for big gains.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
There we go, Schultz.
That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 109 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. He's done.
All right, now we're moving the offense.
Past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself, how much of that is him?
Why can't he hit McCaffrey?
How much of that is the defense just loosening up? A big lead.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He'll get only
And of course, my guard broke his ribs.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And
Get that first down, please.
Inside the 25-yard line.
4th and
Pretty
inches.
solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. Here we go on 4th down.
Yeah, I get it.
This'll depend on the
Frick,
mark.
man.
Sure push the line forward, and indeed he did stop it. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Frick.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed
Oh,
on
man.
red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
My defense minus that fumble literally can't stop him. No matter what I'm doing.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for
This is frustrating because, like,
camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be
it
extra
feels
defenders
like
in
it's
the
out of
box
my
coming
hands.
after 'em, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's
That
loose.
was weird.
Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Oh, come on.
He's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this
As if it's not hard enough.
and incomplete.
And my defense never makes plays like that.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page,
Golly.
quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Thank you, frickin' Beasley.
And he'll go
Ugh.
near midfield at the 49.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
for many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
I'm not even able to throw it.
T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And my guys keep getting injured. Of course they do.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now
He's calling a timeout to slow me down. And, of course, I lost another offensive lineman.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this.
Okay, he got in, barely.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Oh,
and
never
now,
mind.
As with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that challenge, a successful one. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Get in, Spiller. Thank you.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
Got in.
The Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. We've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fights off the defender. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Like I said, my defense literally can't do anything.
Here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll buy some time right. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run again with Harris. And some room to work. And he's going to get this inside the 30. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
I don't understand how my team can't stop the run. I really don't.
Let's close this one out.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I'm not out of it. It's almost out of it.
Quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great
Because he's missed a
leverage,
field goal
held
already
their spot,
once.
and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Carr.
Oh, come on.
But not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
He could have needed out. Just saying. I messaged him and said I didn't mean to call that second time out. I slipped. I didn't mean to hit it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
That's what happens when you have a horrible quarterback. It's that right there.
And the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw.
That's
again.
not where I meant to throw it, so.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Steelers, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina,
it's just frustrating when it feels like it's out of your hands, the reason that you lose. Like, all credit to Cody, who's in the chat right now. Good game, Cody. Like, he ran a fantastic offense. I'm not going to deny that. It's just my defense literally wouldn't do what they were supposed to do. Ha-ha, Sora. Ha-ha. But, like, the first 2 interceptions were bogus. The last one is fine. Where was my first interception? I think it was in the second quarter. Yeah, this one. Like, look at this. Look at this throw. Why isn't McCaffrey trying to catch that? And then all of a sudden he just like glitches over to the side to intercept it. Like, McCaffrey did nothing to try to catch it. All right, right there. At least try to catch it. I know it's like jump, dive, something, but then Mr. Glitch over here just all of a sudden, oh, change the laws of physics. Oh, I'm going to catch it now. So there's that. So, and then whatever the heck this one, what was this one? Oh, that was the last one. Yeah, that one was fine. I don't care about that one. This one. Oh, yeah, this one. So he's wide open over here. I'm pointing up and to the right to keep the ball away from the safety, and he still throws it right at the safety. Like, I'm literally pointing to the sideline, up into the sideline, to lead Beasley away from the safety, and he throws it right at the safety. I understand that's why he moved like that. That doesn't mean he should move like that. But like this one, I'm literally pointing up and to the right to keep it away from the defender, and he throws it right to the defender. Like, it's stuff like that. It's out of my control. And I understand Willis isn't the most accurate quarterback, but it's like at that point, it feels like it's out of my control, and Madden hates me. No, I know you were talking about the one in the first quarter where your cornerback who was on the side just jumped over. I'm not saying that you made a good play on it. I'm not denying that. The problem is that was unnatural movement, and it shouldn't have been intercepted. Plus, McCaffrey didn't even try to catch it. I know it was a little bit maybe out of his reach, but he didn't even try to catch it. It's just stupid crap like that frustrates me about this game. It's like, let it be skill against skill. Don't let it be dumb stuff like that. Now, again, I'll acknowledge Willis is not the most accurate quarterback. But, like, in a real NFL game, there's no way he would have put that pass where it was. So, like, literally, that's fine, but, like, he just jerks his movement. Doesn't make sense. McCaffrey didn't even try to catch it. And then, what was it, the third quarter one? I'm literally trying to pass it away from the safety because Beasley is wide slap open here. If I throw it towards the sideline over his shoulder, it's a first down and more. But no, he throws it right at the safety. Like, literally, if you're an NFL quarterback, you don't throw it here. You throw it over here, over his shoulder. And Beasley's looking at this point, so he'll see where the throw's going. So, it's just, look, no disrespect to, obviously, I got destroyed in this game, and these are just one or two minor things that probably wouldn't have changed the outcome of the game, but it would have been a heck of a lot closer. I'm not saying I should have won this game. I'm just saying I get frustrated when things happen that are outside of my control that shouldn't happen. Like, fumbles, it's a part of the game. Misplays, it's a part of the game. But, like, when I'm telling him to throw it over his shoulder and he doesn't even come close and he throws it right at the defender, that frustrates me. And when where's that touchdown pass to Claypool? This one. This really frustrated me because I'm using the linebacker you see right in front, 57 here. I know he's going to try to come up and throw, and my defender is looking into the stands. Tell me this isn't stupid. And this is one of my best defenders. This is Jeremy Chin. This is one of my best defenders. And he's staring off into the stands instead of covering Claypool so that when I jump up to stop him, there's no chance for him to do anything. Tell me that isn't stupid and out of my control and something that should not happen in an NFL game. He is staring into the stands. He should be on Claypool's back waiting for this play to happen. This should have never been a touchdown. Never. Because I knew exactly what Cody was doing. I didn't want to jump up on him, but I had to cover in case he did run. As soon as I move up, he throws it. Like, it's a good play on his part. My defense should be doing something. Again, Cody played a great game. He beat me fair and square. But, like, stuff like this that's in the game is stupid. Shin does not have ADD. He's one of the best defenders in the league. He is not going to be staring off into the bleachers with Claypool wide open in front of him. Like, come on, guys. Now, I will show you a play where I made a mistake. This is like one of the... Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. So on this one, I guessed that you were blitzing from the right side, so I shifted my protection to the right, but you blitzed from the left. And there was no chance for me on that one. That was me making a bad decision. I was fine with that sack. because I thought the pressure was coming from the right, but it was coming from the left. So that was just my misread. Stuff like that's fine. But when my defender is looking off into the stands instead of covering his man, that's... This game... I love what it's done in terms of bringing together an online community. I do. I love the game for that. This league is fantastic. But when stuff that shouldn't be going wrong in the game has an effect on the potential outcome of the game, that's what makes me mad. Again, I am not saying I would have won this game. My defense literally couldn't stop him. Now, there were times where it's because of crap that happened that shouldn't happen. But like, he called a great game, and I was on my heels most of the time. He probably still would have beat me minus this couple of things that went wrong. But when it feels like the game isn't giving me a chance, that's when I get frustrated. But anyway, I'm 4-4. Well, who do I play? I don't even know who I play next. Who do I play next? I'm going to say the quality was unacceptable. The quality of your gameplay is unacceptable. So, who do I play next? Why did it back me out of the entire franchise? That's dumb. I play the Chargers, 49ers, Saints. So a few rough games ahead. So, oh, and then I lost one of my, this is my big free agent signing. Broke his ribs and he's out for 4 weeks. That's lovely. So, oh gosh, I'm going to answer our media question. It's been an up and down half for your team. What do you expect in the second half? I don't care about team popularity. Oh yeah, like Cody, like I was saying, you played a heck of a game. My defense can't stop the run to save its life. I have like the worst running defense in the league, even though last season I had one of the best, and I literally didn't change anyone on my defensive line. In fact, my linebackers got better. I don't know if Hassan Reddick made that much of a difference, but I got Harold Landry. Like, come on, what's the difference there? So my team can't stop the run. And then you definitely did a better job. You definitely did a great job of passing it around to other players, not just Claypool. I think Claypool was one of like the lower receivers on your day. You threw it to your tight end, Freiermuth, quite a bit. But it's just, again, I feel like the way we were playing, Cody still would have beat me. Because of my first 3 possessions, he held me to punts twice. So I'm not saying I would have won this game. I just get frustrated when it feels like the game takes me away from being able to do anything about it. Like, technically McCaffrey had a better running day when you look at yards per carry. Now, well, okay, I guess to be fair, I held him under 5 yards a carry, which is actually better than most games, but I still gave up 145. Why are all these? They're all zeros. But Spiller had his worst game of the season. Yeah, it definitely should have been closer. And again, I still think you win this game based on how we were both playing. Jeez, I couldn't pass. I still can't pass the ball to save my life. Also, a couple of my formations were messed up where they didn't even have DJ Moore in the game. So, but anyway, nothing to do now but say GG go next and hope Madden doesn't screw me out of another win. So, well, okay, again, sorry. I was not screwed out of a win. I was screwed out of the opportunity to come back. I'll just put it that way. I still think I lost this game, like I said, based on how we were both playing. Cody was playing a lot better than I was. But like when Madden screws me over while I'm down, like if you want Madden to screw people over, do it when people are trying to come back and give them an advantage. I don't know. Just don't kick people while they're down is all I'm saying. But next time we'll play the Chargers. We'll see if we can stay above 500. We're at 500 right now, 4-4. So I can't complain. I'm doing better than last season, but like I need to play better against tougher opponents. Like Cody was definitely a tougher opponent than the last 3 games that I've won. So, but we'll be back. I don't know. I probably won't stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream tonight. Y'all might want to see some college basketball. I'm actually thinking about nixing my baseball series and just waiting till 22 comes out and starting a new one there. And then, like, depending on how franchise mode is or isn't updated, just do a fantasy draft one shot where I play all 162 with the new MLB The Show. That might be something I do. I don't know, because in that one I don't need to wait for Ryan roster if they do one, because there's no year-to-year saves. I could just play one season and I turn trades off so I don't have to worry about the bad AI. Maybe I'll do that, but I've got 4 series going right now, so maybe I should just knock it down to 3. Just play college football, college basketball, and this series. I really want to get back into college basketball, though. I missed it. I actually have an offline legacy that I'm doing. I'm doing Western Carolina because that's where my wife went to school. And I'm 0-7 so far because they're horrible. They were 60-something, like 68 overall. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and navigating through I forgot to turn the music back on, navigating through my frustrations. I didn't throw something this time, and I didn't, if Noble's still here, I didn't turn off my camera and start typing on the screen, I hate Madden, it's so stupid. Apparently that was one of his favorite streams of mine. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Make sure to come over to my YouTube, subscribe, watch the past videos. I've started streaming all of my content and then cutting down the streams into highlight videos that I then upload as separate videos. So you can either watch the full stream if you want to, or you could just watch the cut up videos on my channel. So that's how I'm doing my content moving forward. I'm streaming everything and then cutting it up into smaller videos. For people that miss the stream, you can either watch the full stream or the shortened videos, whatever you feel like. So I feel like that's the best way for me moving forward. It takes less time and it just gets my content out there. Yeah, I'm here for the camera rage. Thanks, Noble. But once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. We'll be back sometime within the next few days for our game against the Chargers. But until next time, guys. Oh, wait. Is there someone I can raid on the Twitch side? Yeah, Nutsy Poo's online. Let's raid Nutsy Poo. Does he have any hyphens in his name? No, he doesn't. Raid Nutsy Poo. Alright, so we're going to go over and raid Nutsy Poo. He's playing some MLB The Show. Go ahead, drop him a follow, give him some love. And until next time, guys, stay blessed and take care.